Let's start though with our friends at Rider Training Institute, who have some advice on one of the most difficult parts of riding a bike: going slow. So I'm here with Steve Keith, lead instructor with RTI. We're to talk today about slow speed maneuvers. Everybody can get on a bike, or almost anybody can get on a bike and ride fast and bomb down the highway, or cruise down a city street at 60 kilometers an hour. It gets a lot more challenging when you're down into a tight maneuver at a slower speed.
It is the difficult part about riding, because we have to figure out some tools. We got to pull them from our tool chest. What kind of tools can we use to negate our 500-pound bike? Because a 500-pound bike wants to fall over. So we got to figure out what we're going to do so that bike can stay upright. And the most common one is, we've missed our turn. We got to do a U-turn. And some of the basic skills that you'll see everywhere on the internet and in books, we have to understand the clutch and the friction point. The friction zone is basically the area where it's just starting to move the bike forward. So we're going to move the bike forward, and a lot of people, they can do that, but then they forget the throttle. We're going to use the triangle, 3 points. We're going to talk about the friction zone. We're going to talk about an elevated throttle, just to have so that engine has some stress and doesn't stall. And then we're going to talk about the rear brake, which a lot of people don't use. What the rear brake is doing is kind of pulling us back and keeping that bike upright. So we're going to use that magic triangle. And it is the friction zone. We have to be able to use that, maybe a little bit outside the friction zone, a little bit back in. And how we use all three together, if you've really got it well, the one component we always need is, we keep telling our students, and everybody should do this, is telling people to look where they want to go. And so your head's got to be on a horizontal, and we want to look around as much as possible in the direction that we want to go. Some people look too late. So you want to snap that head back and go, this is where I want to be. I want to be committed with this, and then figure out that magic triangle of friction zone, an elevated throttle, and a little bit of rear brake just to keep the bike upright.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.